You know, but I'll just keep an eye open. So good. Well, this is great. Let's come to a seat. And actually, I wanted to just start with a bit of philosophy here, and this is from the wonderful Sakyong Nifum, Sakyong Nifum, Ruling Your World. And he's just this luminous, beautiful teacher, world renowned. His father was too. This, you know, you just look at him; he's just like radiant. His father is, you know, like a master, Buddhist master, and but he grew up pretty much in the States, but he comes from that tradition, and so just beautiful teachings. And I thought I would share to kind of set the tone of our practice. And if anyone comes on that misses it, then maybe we'll revisit it at the end. But talking about, well, it's always, you know, it's about how to rule our world, our own inner world. And and he talks about virtue as a very practical thing. So just go ahead and take a deep breath. Yeah, feel yourself settle in and relax into this moment in time. And it's like 3 breaths, uninterrupted. Just feeling the breath. Just focusing on the breath. Just allowing all the activities and energy of the week, just kind of let it just kind of roll off you like water rolls off a duck. You just kind of, yes, it's gone. It's in the past. Can't control it anymore. Never really could. So really opening to what this moment is. Just taking a few moments to really feel the body relax as I share a bit of satsang, sharing of wisdom. So there's a golfer named Bobby Jones, and once when he was playing in a big tournament, he inadvertently moved his ball a few inches in the rough. He penalized himself based on what had happened. When someone pointed out to him that no one else had seen the ball move, he said, "I saw it move, and that's all that matters." And so when our author here was going on one of his first meditation retreats, he asked his father, Chogyam, Trungpa, Pincho, Rinpoche, for some advice. And his father said to him, "How you act when you're alone affects the rest of your life." So even in solitude, the ruler engages in virtue. Virtue is practical, not moralistic. It consists of cultivating thoughts, words, and actions that will help move us out of the me plan. As we change our habits, what we do and don't do, we're changing from the outside in. At the same time, what's on the inside comes out. We have more space in our mind, and our views get bigger. We begin to see our inherent richness, the brilliance that's been hiding behind the clouds of stress and anxiety. The nature of our mind is pure, like the sky. Like space, it has a quality of accommodation. Like water, it is clear, with no obstructions or opinions. This is basic goodness, the indestructible nature of our being. And we'll get back to him a little later. But yeah, so this yoga practice, moving in our body in a way that allows us to quiet down and to really feel, is also a natural way to cultivate gratitude. And gratitude is opening, so it opens up space for us to, turn outward or turn our attention away from like, what do I get out of it? What's in it for me? And, in that gratitude, naturally generosity unfolds and compassion unfolds. So it becomes about, oh, how do I share this? How do I express the joy? How do I extend the kindness or the goodness or even just the positive energy to others? So bringing our hands together at the heart. We come together in this formal way to practice yoga. And through our practice, we also can generate energy. It begins with our intention right here and now. Let us be present, be quiet, so that it creates space. And through our endeavors, may we generate peace, happiness, and freedom for ourselves, for each other, and for all beings. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. And let's go ahead and just sing a big 3 times. Let's inhale the prayer all the way up to the sky and lengthen, get a little longer and lighter, and extend the whole thing from the base up. And exhale, just hinging at the hips, bringing the hands to the floor, to the earth. And right away on that first inhale, just create a little more space. Adjusting, however, to just give it a little bit of ease. So we're just like the image of, having a good tight grip on something and then just releasing it. And, in this way, we just waken up a little more to the areas in our life or the times in our life or the activities where we tend to start to take a tighter grip. And so just soften in the physical body wherever you can. And then let's just go ahead and walk it over to the side, whichever side naturally you go to. And that top rib, spin it open a little bit. So just kind of pulling the low ribs away from the waist, spinning it open a little more. And hey, Chris, glad you made it. Yeah, and then just reach the top arm like as far over as possible. Oh my gosh, you're at your office, bless your heart. You should just go outside with the girls. They were just saying, we should have Chris go outside. They're right out in front of you. They're right, you probably can see them from your window. They're across the lawn. Totally up to you. But they had just said, they're like, oh, we should have told Chris to come out here. We'll wait. We won't do much if you want to go out. It's so lovely out. Okay, cool. He's going to join you. Yay. And then go ahead to the other side. Yeah, just reach, spinning those ribs open. And grow longer, nice and long. Great. Yeah, nice deep breath. Soften where you can. And we're just going to vibe Chris so that he can feel all of it as he moves. And let's go ahead and place the feet on the earth. And let's just sit out wide, take the legs wide, like right into straddle pose. Flex the feet. You can use the hands behind if that gives you a little more space. You can point the toes. Flex, extend, really extend through the heels. And keeping the knees right up. So that's a big action right there. And just for a moment, sit up tall so the legs are nice and wide and the knees are up, so it takes action in the legs. It's good stabilizing for the hips, good stabilizing for the low back. Lengthen up. Feel the big lift from the pelvic floor, Mula Bandha. Feel the lift from the low belly, Uddiyana Bandha. And lift the ribs a little bit higher. Just like pull them up and then hinge at the hips and come forward. Just feel what this is. Go as far as the body allows. And yeah, and then when you feel the resistance, see if, wow, maybe you soften a bit. Yeah, keeping awareness of the legs. So they tend to want to like flop in or out and just, keep them really active. So it's not about getting low so much as just like really breathing into the long legs. It's just, a great instant shift of energy, change of circulation, because we, generally, actually, if you can do your classes online like this would be great. Get us out of chairs and let's come on up. Now you can keep the legs long and just tilt over, right elbow to the right shin. Bring your left hand to the left ribs, pull in the belly, keep the lift, 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 and exhale your left arm alongside the left ear. But notice how you might drop down. So just kind of lift the whole rib cage up and out of the hips. And as you lengthen, notice where you can just soften it a bit. Big breath. And nice and long. And then come on up like the top hand gets pulled up by a nice heavenly pull. And then over to the other side. Finding a support. The right hand to the ribs helps the ribs remain open. There he is. Right on. Yay. I see him nearing. Terrific. Yeah, and lengthen, like the ribs lengthen. So those of you who are joining us in the recorded class, you get a feeling of the community. We're all outside today. This is great. And big lengthen, big breath. Good, and let the arm come up and it just kind of pulls you up and out, keeping that nice lightness. Let's bring the hands to the inner knees, bring the feet together, coming to a nice, just tapping into Baddha Konasana. So we're just getting hip, hip circulation, hip movement. Yeah, and just breathe into all of it, what you feel. Great, deep breath. And again, just notice where you can soften right with the last exhale. We'll come on up, bring the knees together. Let's bring the arms on out, tuck in and round, and then come on up rise up, and exhale, round in. And then let's go back out with the elbows and on back. We'll go inhale and exhale. Tuck in the chin. Inhale, pull the elbows back, and exhale, really round, pull in the belly. And just like 2 or 3 more. Feeling into the back. So it's not a huge movement, but of course, we feel it. Right, last one, like really take the elbows back, 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 and then we'll reach forward and we'll roll, roll, roll all the way back. Let the arms just come down. Feel yourself, settle into the earth for a moment. Just let it go, like as if we're just gonna lie here for the rest of the time. Really let go. Soften the eyelids, the jaw, the neck. Feeling the body as it just settles into the softness of the earth. And then let's draw the knees in. Let's take the heels up to the sky. If you didn't, you could roll the ankles again here. You get a little more range in this shape. Give a little shake to the legs. The bug on the back pose. Let's give a little shake to the arms too, shaking it all up to the sky. Yeah, and then interlace the hands behind the back. Let's extend the left leg parallel to the earth. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, left elbow to the right knee. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, left elbow, right knee. And 3, and 4, 5. 9, like reach as far as you can. 10, 10, 9, 7, 6. Try to keep the chest lifted. It's going to get more action. 3, 2, 1. Let's switch it out. Other side. Inhale, lift, and exhale, right elbow, left knee. 2, 3. 8, 9, 10. Really lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Really reach. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's alternate it. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Try to reach as far as you can. 8, 9, 10, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. And last one. Great. Let's place your feet on the earth, arms alongside again, and just take a breath. Let it go. Instantly, just rinse it away. Powerful practice. We let go in the physical body, and the mind, the body, the emotions, heart, energy, follow suit. And let's inch the heels a little closer to the hips. Inhale, keeping the arms alongside. Tilt the tail towards the earth, pelvic tilt forward, and lift the hips. Get long in the belly, kind of lengthening out the abdominal wall, which is contracted. Kind of hug the inner thighs together. And lift the hips maybe a little more. And when you're ready, rolling down one vertebrae at a time. Let's draw the knees into the chest, interlace the hands behind, and just let the feet come over and on up, and rock back and on up. Just a few times, up and down. And then we'll come up onto the feet again. And just lean into the ball of the feet. whether the heels are on the earth or not. Just feel that nice lengthening in the Achilles heels. Check it in right there. Yeah, and then let's go ahead and take it back to table pose. And grow the arms nice and long. Actually let's go ahead and take the knees wide. We did this last week. Take the heels in and bring the back of the right hand to the earth. And then just shift the hips back, getting nice and long in the back of the wrist. Just to the point that you kind of feel at the edge of it. Yeah, and then you can shift forward and make a fist with the right hand and let it go. And just like 3 times like that. Trying to keep the right arm straight and the left arm straight, like so. Great, and we'll place the right hand flat on the earth and the back of the left hand on the earth and shift the hips back, get nice and long. Just as long as the wrist allows. And then as you breathe, imagine that you actually could direct, like as the lungs move, the breath expands, express it all the way to that left wrist. And then when you're ready, come back forward and make a fist with the left hand and open it up. And again like so. Great. Now let's go ahead and turn the hands, fingertips back, and you can walk them back a little further. And then just sit back. So now you've got that range. Really spread the fingers. Just kind of playing into the wrist joint. There, you can sit it back. If you like, you can walk them forward, get a little more range there. Yeah, and then come forward, and again, turn your palms straight forward. And we'll bring the knees aligned here. And actually keep the knees nice and wide. And here's what we're gonna do. With the knees wide, we're gonna sit the hips back. Place your left hand, you back your left hand to your waist, and your right hand about in front of your right knee. Just a few inches in front. And then we're gonna take this, keep your right arm straight, and you're gonna take your left elbow inside your left knee. And the right arm wants to bend, but you're gonna keep it straight. So your left elbow inside, like towards the earth, you can press against the inner left knee, and then grow the right arm long and look over your right shoulder. Give it a try. Yes, just breathe into it. We haven't done this before. So just kind of feeling the right arm wants to drop. The head, just keep it above the floor so it's not on the ground. And then as you grow the right arm longer, now you can look towards the earth. See if you feel it into the neck here. Just get a little more into the neck as you look towards the earth. Breathe, grow the right arm long. Dropping the left elbow towards the earth. And take one more breath. Good, and come on up. You can sit back to the heels for a moment. And we'll take the right hand behind, and the left arm forward. And then we'll take that right elbow inside the right knee. Grow the left arm long. Yeah, and just adjust, like the hand comes a little forward or back, just so that you can grow the left arm. It's a big twist, so like really draw in the belly as the right elbow reaches towards the earth and the left arm goes long. Look up to the sky, breathe deep. Keeping the left arm growing long, look towards the earth. As the left ribs open to the sky, look all the way over your right shoulder. And then when you're ready, unwind out of that. Variations, always new twists to explore. And we'll come to Cow. Let's come right into cow. Big inhale. And exhale, top of the feet to the earth, around cat pose. Really pull the belly in. Inhale, tuck the toes. Cow. Reach the heart way forward, long with the belly. Keep the belly really pulling in. Exhale, round. And one more. Inhale, good cow. Yeah, keep the, actually, let's top of the feet to the earth, round into cat. Press into the top of the feet, just lift the knees. So kind of what we did with the ankles, just kind of play the range of the ankle, or how we did with the wrist, play it, lift the knees. So you're in a kind of hovering table pose. Grow the arms really long, spread the palms. And then when you're ready, take the knees down, tuck the toes, do the same thing, and reach the heels back a little bit. So you're kind of hovering between table pose and down dog. Lift the heels a lot. Yeah, really lift the heels, draw the knees towards the shoulders, big breath. And then when you're ready, exhale, take it up and back, downward facing dog. Reach the heels back, spread the toes, take your time, like really feel in, especially if you've been sitting a lot, might be a little tight in that region. So you just want to allow time to lengthen so that we're not like stretching taut. Notice where you can soften in your down dog. Give a little shake to the head now. And lengthen a little longer as the hips rise up, spreading the palms. Good, and let's come all the way up onto the ball of feet again. And then let's walk the hands back to the feet. And then you can take the heels down. Spread the toes, rock a little bit forward and back on the feet. And then go ahead and come onto your right foot, lift up your right heel. Take your left heel all the way up to the sky. Lift your right heel a lot. Adjust your hands as needed. Just lift it. Feel the big pull. Mula bandha. Pulling up, lifting it up. Really reach up. And then we'll take that down onto the ball of the left foot. Lift the left heel. Take the right arm all the way, or the right leg all the way up. Lift it. Lift the heel. Lengthen. Feel the hips pull you up taller. And then coming down that top heel. Stay on the toes. Let's come right into chair pose. Try to catch your balance. Stay on the toes. Lift the heels up. Lengthen up. Ah, catch it. Yeah, really lengthen. Lift the heels, reach up high. Yeah, and then we'll come all the way up onto the ball of feet. Lift the heels. Just coming at things from a different way that helps us, just be awake in this human experience. Reach high, lift high, beautiful. And then we'll exhale, spread the toes really wide, spread the heels as they come to the earth. Nice and long. Let's inhale a prayer, open up the heart, and come right into lion's breath. Elbows back. Then we'll do 5. Inhale on up, big arch. Exhale, hips way back. Great, and come on up, inhale. And then exhale, just take your left arm back, your right arm forward. And we'll just do a few of these. Reach. Kidding it. Great. And then other way, like other way. Other direction. I know. Somehow it's going to work. Great. Great. Good one. And then, yeah, let's just like let the arms go. Ah. Let's let them swing a little bit. Good. On the next one, we'll go all the way up onto the toes. And exhale, dive forward, lifting the heels up, dive forward. And then we'll just walk the hands back. When you take your left arm forward, reach your left heel back. When you take your right arm forward, reach your right heel back. And so like really reach. And reach, you can, as you reach one arm, the other leg, that arm can straighten and walk it out and walk it out and walk it out, even further than down dog. And then let's come forward to plank pose. And grow the arms really long. Find your plank. Feel the stability. If you're on grass, you know, I always like to have the hands on the grass rather than the mat on top of the grass, just so that you can really feel the grass, and it's also usually often a little easier for the wrists. And grow it nice and long. I'll turn to the side. Really long here. And then we'll take the heels together and just roll onto the outer right heel. Come back to center, feet together, roll onto the outer left. Come back to center and to the right, just 5 times to each side. So trying to kind of feel into the plank. Keep the plank as best as you can. Good, last one on each side. Good, inhale, big heart forward. Exhale, if you like chaturanga, or just stay in plank. Shift a little forward, knees down, heart up. Shimmy the heart out of the hips, big inhale. And then let's go back to child's pose, turn the palms up. Immediately let go. Just settle, release, and relax. Let's come on to the elbows for a moment. Interlace the hands, tuck the chin. Bring the crown of the head to the earth. And you can just a little roll forward and back. Keep the elbows gently pressing into the earth so there's very little weight on the neck. You just get this nice little massage to the crown point. If you like, you can lift the knees. Take the hips over the shoulders. It's like a headstand prep, but keep the elbows pressing into the earth. And when you're ready, knees together. And let's bring the third eye to the earth, hips back to the heels, embryo. And settle again, deep breath. And on your next exhale, it's round, round, round. Coming all the way up to seated, hands to the hips. And let's inhale right here with the head straight forward, symmetrical pose. With your exhale, rotate your head to the right all the way. With an inhale, feel like the lungs expand into the back of the neck, softening. And with the exhale, grow the neck a little longer as you bring the head back, facing forward. Inhale, facing forward. Exhale, just the eyes to the right, all the way, all the way, all the way. They carry the head to the full twist, looking over your right shoulder, eyes looking all the way to the right. With your next exhale, first the eyes, come back around to the front, and then the head follows. Inhale in the middle, and exhale, eyes stay forward as the head goes to the right, and back to center. Inhale in the middle, and to the other side, exhale. Gentle, gentle twists. Keeping the neck mobile, flexible, lubricated. Yeah, grow it longer as you exhale and come back to center when you're ready. And inhale in the middle, and then eyes all the way over. Looking all the way over your right or your left shoulder, over your left eyeballs. Come back with the eyes first, and then the head follows. And inhale here. And just the head. Just the head. The eyes stay facing forward. And coming back. Great, let's lift the knees. Let's open the heart. Let's take the knees down, lift the hips. Grow the arms long, like really broaden across the heart. Ah, feels so good. And then we'll come back down. Let's bring the hands forward and press into the earth. Keep the hands extending to the earth as you tuck the toes, shift it back and up, downward facing dog. Big long breath. And we'll exhale. Go ahead and bring the feet all the way up to the hands. And again, spreading the feet onto the earth, lengthen the heart forward. And exhale, hands at the hips. Uttanasana, folding. You give a little shake to the head again, just releasing. And as the head hangs, take the shoulders up towards the waist. And just feel what that feels into the neck. Yeah, and then just let the arms hang and bend the knees, pulling the belly round, on, up. Feel how the legs allow the shoulders and neck to be nice and free. So that's our practice with our salutations. Like every time we merge out of the earth, how we can stay really free in the neck and shoulders. And we'll give it a try. Hands to the heart. And we'll take the arms out and up. Inhale. So like even though the arms are reaching, like let them reach come from the right from the belly. Soften in the shoulders. Exhale. Keep the belly pulling in. Hinging at the hips all the way over, folding. Inhale, prepping for plank, gaze forward. Exhale your way back to plank. If you're stepping back, remember which foot it was. Shift forward a bit, inhale. Exhale, shift back a bit. Just forward and back a few times. So now we have the wrist all awakened from those first exercises. So you might have a little more range last time you come way forward. Pull the elbows in. And let's take the knees down here. And then take the chest and chin to the earth, tail up, caterpillar. Inhale, slide forward, low cobra. Top of the feet to the earth, shoulders stand back. Exhale, come down. Inhale, come on up, just rising. Feel the whole back work for you. Exhale, on down. Really active legs. Inhale, rise up one more. Like really feel your heart brighten out the space around you. And then come on down. Let's tuck the toes. Lift the knees. Pull the elbows in and just see. Big inhale. And then exhale, press up to plank. On the inhale, hips down, heart up. And find your way back. Downward facing dog. Big breath in. Free up the shoulders. Long breath out. And feet to the hands. Lengthening on out on the inhale. Exhale. Tilt the tail to the sky. So let it be more about the hamstrings lengthening. So you don't even have to go too far. Press to the feet. Let the arms float on up alongside the ears. Exhale, Samasthiti, hands to the heart. And we'll do it again. On up. Float the arms up like the arms are like helium floating up. That's it. Diving all the way forward. Lengthen out, prepping. On back to plank. If you're stepping, do the opposite foot. Shift forward. Inhale. Elbows wrap in. Exhale, tail kind of tilts up. Lower a little or a lot, elbows in. Rise the heart on up. Big breath in. Keep the heart open as you shift back and up, downward facing dog. Big breath in. And we'll go exhale, nice and long. Feet to the hands. Lengthen on out. Inhale. Uttanasana. Exhale. Feeling a little more length happen. Press your feet and float it on up. Gaze up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Let's come right away. Utkatasana, sitting nice and low, arms alongside the ears. Lift the heart all the way forward. Exhale. Prepping for plank. Inhale. Take it back to plank and chaturanga if you like, or stay in plank. Cobra or up dog if you want to play with the toes tucked, up dog, thighs lift. Exhale up and back and bring your right foot behind the right hand, not too far forward. So you can press into the heels, let the arms come back alongside. And as you press into the heels, let the arms float on up. And then we'll exhale, take them back, that down, and then just kind of like float it on up. Keep awareness of the back leg, just a couple more like that, keeping your balance on up. Yeah, and back. And then like really let the arms float up, let them come to a prayer above. Spread through the feet, extend the heels to the earth. And gently pull the ribs back as the heart opens to the sky and gaze up. Yeah, check in with your back leg, your back foot. So you're not rolling in, it's like really spreading, that's it. Shift your left hip forward, one more breath. And then we'll just go like exhale into warrior three, arms back. Let's take the arms up, left leg up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Warrior three. Inhale, arms up, left leg lifts. Exhale, arms out to the side. On up, inhale. Exhale, keep them alongside the ears. And then we'll take it on up one more time. And exhale, let's reach it way back to high lunge and come on up. Big inhale. And we'll go twist, exhale. Yeah, be aware of it all. Like just as the hand comes down, like can you keep it in, you know, the legs as your big base. Yeah, spin the heart open. Gaze up. Or you can reach way behind you with the right arm, just opening up the whole right chest. Yeah, and then we'll reach the right hand back towards the left foot and bring it back to the earth, hands to the earth. Let's go ahead and place the hands like plank and just pick up your right foot. Have your right knee kind of right in behind your right armpit. Just for a moment like that, like it's out to the side, like you're gonna come into a balance, but just feel it. Shift forward a little bit, back a little bit, forward a little bit, and back a little bit. Good, inhale the right leg straight back. Exhale, stay here, plank or three-legged chaturanga. Inhale, big heart, lift the whole rib cage out of the hips. Gaze forward as you take it up and back, downward facing dog. Let's take a breath here, inhale. And just go out through the mouth, sigh. And again through the nose. Good, one more. And at the end of the exhale, left foot right behind the left hand, right heel down. And come on up, and float it up. And exhale, just like rinse it out. Just come bowing forward, on up, inhale. And back, exhale. Load it up, see how little the arms can do. Press into the feet, float it on up, and find the hands in prayer. Spread the right toes. Gently pull the ribs back, lift the rib cage, and open the heart. Gaze up to the sky. A big breath in. And then we'll just go like exhale to warrior three, arms back. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Find your balance. On up, inhale. Arms out to the side, exhale. Good, on up, inhale. Exhale, arms alongside the ears. Reach as far as you can. On up, inhale. Exhale, reach all the way back as you reach forward, high lunge. And then float it on up. Inhale. And we'll go twist, exhale. So twist it. See about twisting at the same time as you come down. Really supporting your, supporting yourself with your hips, with your strong legs. Take the left arm way back, like really open it up. Yeah, and then you can reach the left hand back to the right foot and around to the earth and place the hands on the earth. Tuck your left knee into your upper left arm. Pick up the left foot and just shift it forward and back and forward and back. Just a little bit like that. Good, you can inhale the left leg straight back, three-legged plank. Exhale, three-legged chaturanga or same thing. Cobra or up dog, big inhale. Exhale, take it back down dog or child's pose. And this time, inhale through the nose and then exhale through the teeth. Like pressure cooker releasing pressure. And one more like that. Good, another full inhale. And exhale nice and long. At the end of the exhale, hips high, feet to the hands. Lengthen out, inhale. Uttanasana. Exhale. Utkatasana, inhale. And sit nice and low, exhale. Reach higher. Press through the feet. Big arch, inhale. And we'll go all the way forward, exhale. Prepping for plank, let's actually walk the toes back. So now each knee gets a shoulder at the same time. And you can kind of like shift it a little back, even if the feet don't lift. Grow the arms long. Feel the action in the hands, the wrists, and then maybe the feet just might lift a little bit. Hug in the belly. Pick up the heels. Grow the arms nice and long. And then find your way back. Plank pose. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, or straight down. Big heart lift, inhale. And we'll take it up and back, downward facing dog, right foot forward. Press through the feet, arms back, and then they float on up, inhale. And let's exhale, open it up, warrior two. Good, we'll take it up and back, inhale. Yeah, and stay there a little longer, exhale. Grow your left leg long, so you just get a little more there. Great. Let's take the left arm behind the low back and then reach out over diagonal. Yeah, just a nice long reach. Spin the heart open. Spin the left ribs open. Left arm alongside the left ear. Breathe strong. That's it. Maybe sit the hips a little lower. Yeah, one more breath. Spin the heart open to the sky. Great, and then we'll exhale. Bring the right hand to the right ankle or to the earth. And left arm alongside the ear. So drop the hips a little longer, a little lower rather. And just reach nice and long. Let's take the left arm up to the sky. Let's take the right arm under the right leg and take it around for a bind. Yeah, once you get the bind, lean way back into your right leg. And then we'll just, you know where it's going. We're going to place the right hand or the left hand down. Place the right leg out, resting on the right thigh. Pull your left elbow in and float it. And find your way back to plank. Chaturanga. Up dog when you're ready. Down dog when you're ready. Left foot forward. Free up the arms right away. Float it up as you come up, warrior one. Left foot forward. Left foot forward. Yes, warrior two. Good, peaceful up and down. Inhale. Exhale, lengthen in that shape. You're going to bring your right hand around the low back and exhale, lengthen out. Right arm just kind of helps you so that you keep the right shoulder open and lengthen. You can sit the hips a little lower, spin it open. Good, strong work for the legs. Let's lengthen the right arm alongside the right ear. Reach. Yes, spin the hips open, breathe strong. Or spin the heart open. Left knee keeps moving to the left. And lengthen, last breath. Exhale. And then we'll place the left hand to the floor, to the left ankle. The hips might need to drop a little bit. And, oh yeah, right arm alongside the right ear. Let's just reach it, reach it, reach it. Great, reach it right out of the belly. And right arm up, inhale. We'll take the left arm under and bind it. When you get the bind, lean back. Gaze up to the sky. Ah, feel your balance. Lovely. Good, and we're there, so we can just shimmy the left shoulder under and place the right hand down, shift it forward. So just think like chaturanga with the right elbow in. And find your way back, chaturanga. Nice, great. Big inhale up. Down dog or child's pose. Big exhale, let it go. Rinse it out. Give a little shift side to side of the hips, wherever you are. And find a resting breath. Okay, when you're ready, we'll take it up to down dog. Big inhale. And exhale lightly, feet to the hands. Big heart lengthening out. And folding, exhale. Let's just take the opposite elbow here for a moment. Let the head hang. You can sway a little bit side to side. If the wrists are at all tired from those arm balances, you can always do a reverse prayer, backs of the hands together, just a little bit there. And then when you're ready, let the arms release, sit the hips down, press into the legs, let the heart and arms float up, chair pose. Good, exhale, sit a little lower. Lift a little lower. And just shift a little forward and back to find your place that the legs are like, thank you. You are allowing me to live my potential. I mean, it's pretty amazing, all these body parts that have this amazing capacity. And as we let them, the feet do what they do, and the legs do what they do, and everything do what it does, we too, we're allowed that for ourselves. Sit a little lower, breathe one more deep breath. Good, and we'll come on up. Big breath, open the heart. Exhale, Samastiti. Let's let the arms come alongside. Just close the eyes for a moment. Center yourself in the breath, on the earth. Let go of what you need to. Really feel the softness of the muscles around the eyes. Inner gaze to the third eye. Great. And when you're ready, as you open your eyes, shift onto the right foot and take the left ankle. Let's extend the right arm alongside the right ear. Dancer. Nadarajasana. And kick your left ankle back to spin your left shoulder open. Like really get the outer rotation of the left shoulder. Like we have to tell ourselves that because there's so much going on in the legs and with balance and everything. You can forget. It's so much about the shoulder. Like really open up the brachial plexus. Lengthen. Extend. Let's bend the right leg. Bring the right fingers to the earth. Bend it as much as you need to. Spin it open. Another opportunity to just like, breathe into your left rib cage, your left side heart. And when you're ready, extend it. Extend it back for half moon. Find your balance. Yeah, like really extend through your left leg, left heel. Gaze up to the sky. Great, and we'll bring the top hand down. And let's just go ahead and spin it the other way. Pick up your left hip and spin. Twist, twist. Really spin it open. Gaze up. Breathe strong. And then we'll come down with that one. And then we'll just like hug the left knee in behind the right. Hover. And then take it open. Left knee to the sky. And exhale. Take it down. Hover. Inhale, big opening. Exhale, down. And on, up. Just two more. And on down. Just getting into the right hip a little more. So open it up. And then the next time, just coming on down, all the way down to a nice Matsyasana. And let's actually take the foot back, the right foot, right, back. Yeah, so you can settle the hips a little bit, snug it in. Sit down as the body is willing. We'll take the left arm up and down the back. Either reach over to your left elbow or reach it around to the left hand. And lengthen on up. A big lift. Great. And exhale really long. Good. Let's bring the hands over to the left. That wasn't my plan. Let's bring them over to the right. Yeah, and then just like fold out over, lengthen. Good, and then come on up. Let's go ahead and unwind the legs. Take the big toes and extend it up, straddle pose, like a standing straddle, but just inverted. Rise the heart, extend through the heels, lengthen long through the legs. We started with the straddle, and so it's good to experience it in a different shape. That's it. Lift. There you go. Right. Oh, you're ahead of us, Laura. Okay. Here we go. Back. Tap it. And float it on. Up. Ha. Nice. Okay. Look at it again. And on up, float it up, great. Let's bring the feet down. Let's reach forward Let's bring it to another crow. Float it to crow. Just feel it. Check it in. Arms long. Breathe strong. Place the feet nice and wide. Take the shoulders under the legs. Shoulders inside the knees. Wrap it around. Good. When you're ready, release the arms. And let's interlace the hands behind the back and just fold it over like so, the counter pose for the shoulders. Just letting the arms go all the way they will. Good. And then take the hands towards the sky. Feel them pull you on up. The legs help you up as you come all the way up. Great. Lovely. Let's just give a little shake of the arms. Let it go. Let the hands go. Let a leg go. Let another leg go. And come to which foot? Your left foot. Take your right ankle and float it on up. Spread the toes. Like, notice how much you can relax into your left foot as you extend. Like, really let the right shoulder open. Explore it. Last breath. Great. Bend your left knee. See if you can keep the bind as you take it to the earth. And then really kick your leg back to spin it open. So it's a back bend and a big opening for the right shoulder. And then when you're ready, release your right heel straight back, half moon. Feel the heavenly lift, like pull your right hand up. Taking the effort out of the upper body. Gaze up to the sky. And then we'll take the right hand down, square the hips. Big inhale, lift your right hip, spin it to the other side, twisting half moon. Really lift the right hip, twist as much as you can. And then we'll bring the top hand down. And bend your right knee, take it up to the sky, inhale. Exhale, hover it in behind the left. And on up, inhale. And really pull in the belly, exhale. So you're supported. And on up, inhale. Exhale, see how low you can hover. And on up, inhale. Good, I think that was 5. If not, you can do another. When you're ready, come on down. Yeah, and then we'll tuck the left foot back and stack up the knees. Getting into the hips in this interesting way. Now when you're ready, extend the right arm up and on down the back. Take the bind or take the elbow and lengthen on up through the elbow. Pull the ribs back and breathe. Deep breath. Great, and then because we did it last time, we'll first go to this side, to the right side, and then we'll walk it over to the left side, lengthen out, getting into the hips. Great, and when you're ready, let's come back to center. Let's just give a little shake to the legs. Rinse them out. Great, and then let's just do a few rounds of our back bending sequence from here. So the right arm can come, or that's my left arm, up to partial wheel, and then exhale around to the other side. Big lift, and all the way around. And just a few times to each side. Great. Yeah, and then when you're ready, your choice. You can do your finishing sequence. So maybe low lunge pigeon, or if you want to do the inverted pigeon with the thread the needle. Your choice. Take a few moments and just, just respond to what, what the cues are. You got the fresh air to lead you in a natural way, all this infinite space of the sky above. And so, just doing as the body calls. And as you just intuitively move through your finishing sequence, just about 5 minutes or so, I'll return to our teacher, our great teacher, Sakyong Nifon. And he does specifically speak about the air and the spaciousness of things. And can you hear me, Chris? Is that a yes? I can barely see you, but yes. Okay, thanks. All right, good. So the girls heard this before, but it links to the final one. So I'll read it again. It's not long. Once the golfer Bobby Jones was playing in a big tournament, he inadvertently moved his ball a few inches in the rough. He penalized himself based on what had happened. When someone pointed out to him that no one else had seen the ball move, he said, "I saw it move, and that's all that matters." And so when our author went on one of his first meditation retreats, he asked his father, the great Buddhist master, let's see if I get the name right this time, Chogyam Trungpa Rinpoche, for some advice. He said, how you act when you're alone affects the rest of your life. Even in solitude, the ruler engages virtue. And he goes on to say how virtue is practical, not moralistic. We can often think the other. We're often confused about our purpose in the world because we mistakenly associate worldly activity with negative emotion. We think that being successful means accomplishing what we want with ambition and greed. Being trapped by negative emotions and perpetuating them is not worldly success, it's worldly ignorance. Actually, people often say ignorance is bliss. Actually, ignorance is pain. Knowledge is bliss. Developing certainty in the view of basic goodness and respecting the law of karma, causes and conditions, are how to cause happiness. Karma moves in two directions. If we act non-virtuously, suffering results. if we act virtuously, the seed we plant will result in happiness. So whenever you are ready, if you're not there already, you can find your way towards Shavasana. Just feeling yourself settle down. It's so amazing to practice outside, even just lying outside on a regular basis, that we more clearly feel our connection to the earth. And the great Earth Mother, how she is always here for us to, as a big opening, like a huge embrace, always available. Quite an amazing thing. So a practice in itself when we, if we feel like, we're not, our needs aren't met, or we're feeling, stretched too thin, to remember, our earth is always here for us. So generous, endless abundance. And so as you lie down, it's like your full release. That you can just give up your grip, give up the vice grip on life, and feel the loving, nurturing embrace of the earth. Allowing yourself to settle. Letting go.